Trading is one of the only skills in the world where the harder you try to make money, the less money you make. I'm going to explain why that is true and how the traders who actually earn consistent income from the markets think about it completely different. Can you earn money from trading? Yes, absolutely yeah. But not the way most of the YouTube tells you. Not overnight, not from a single group, not from copying someone else's trades, not from a magic indicator or $1000 course that promises a 5 step system. Trading guarantees real income for real people every single day. I have been doing it for 15 years. I know traders across multiple continents who do it consistently, but they all have the one thing in common that the YouTube highlight reels never show you. They took it seriously. They invested time, real time, not 2 weeks, before they saw consistent returns. And they built their income from trading the same way you build income from any other skill, slowly, with the right foundation through deliberate practice. In this video, I am going to give you the complete honest picture, what it actually takes, what it realistically pays at different stages, the 5 different ways a trader generates income from the markets, and the exact mindset shift that separates from the traders who eventually make money from the ones who never do. Let me start with something that almost no trading content creator will say because it does not make for exciting thumbnails. In your first year of trading, your goal should not be to earn money. Your goal should be to not lose money, to break even. You demonstrate to yourself that you can follow a process consistently, manage your risk correctly, and execute a strategy without letting emotion override your rules. That might sound discouraging. It's not. It's the most useful thing I can tell you because the traders who approach year one with the mindset are the ones still trading in year three. The ones who approach year one expecting to replace their income with 6 months are the ones who blow up multiple accounts and quit. Realistic income timeline for a disciplined trader starting from scratch. Year 1, learning demo trading, small live account, goal consistency, not profits, expected income 0 to modest. This is your apprenticeship. Year 2, developing a verified edge over hundreds of trades, small but growing live account. First, consistent monthly profits, typically 3 to 8% per month on a small account. Expected income supplementary at this stage. Year 3 and beyond. Scaling, larger personal account, potential funded account. The 3 to 8% monthly return on a $10,000 funded account is $300 to 800 per month. On a $50K funded account, $1,500 to $14,000 per month. These are conservatives, realistic numbers, not highlights. The income grows with the capital and with the verified edge, not with the excitement of trader. Now the 5 ways a trader earns income from the markets, starting with two most direct. Income path 1. Trading your own capital. This is the foundation. You deposit your own money into a trading account and trade it. Every profit is entirely yours. Every loss is entirely yours. The income scales directly with your account size and your edge. Starting small with $100 to $500 is completely appropriate for a beginner. Not because small accounts generate meaningful income, but because they generate meaningful experience without meaningful financial damage. The goal at this stage is proving your process works, then you scale. Income path 2. Funded trading accounts, prop firms. This is the fastest route to trading meaningful capital for traders without large personal savings. Here is how it works. A prop firm gives you a trading challenge, typically a 30-day test where you must achieve a profit target without exceeding a drawdown limit. If you pass, they fund you with real capital $10,000, $50,000, $100,000 or more, and you keep 70 to 90% of every dollar you make. The challenge fee is typically $100 to $500. If you pass and get funded with $50,000 account, you are trading $50,000 of institutional capital for an upfront cost of $200 to $500. That is the most accessible route to meaningful trading income that has ever existed for retail traders. They catch, and this is where most retail traders fail. The challenge tests your discipline, not your strategy. You can have the best price action system in the world and still fail the challenge if you overtrade or risk too much per trade. The rules of the challenge must be followed exactly. That is where the TradeX methodology is directly applicable. Income path 3, PAM accounts and managed trading. This is the path for traders who have proven verified track record, typically 12 months or more of consistent performance. PAM stands for Percentage Allocation Management Module. In simple terms, investors deposit money into a shared account that you manage as a trader. When you make profits, they receive their proportion of the gain. You receive a performance fee, typically 20 to 30% of the profits generated. Example: you manage a PAM account with $100,000 of investors' capital. You generate 5% profit in a month, that is $5,000. Your performance fee at 25% is $1,250 for that month. And you took none of the capital risk, the investors provided the funds. This is not a path for beginners. You need a verifiable trading record, meaning documented, auditable performance over at least 12 months before any serious investors will allocate capital to you. But for a trader who has reached that stage, PAM management is one of the highest leverage income paths available. Your skill is working with other people's capital, not just your own. The TradeX mentorship is explicitly designed the kind of disciplined, consistent trader who can eventually reach this stage, not as first step, as a long-term destination. Income path 4, trading education and mentorship. And I want to address this one directly because it is the path I am on, and because I want to completely transparent about what it requires. Teaching trading through courses, one-on-one mentorship, group programs, YouTube channels can generate significant income. The TradeX mentorship program, the digital products, this YouTube channel, these are real income streams built on 15 years of actual trading experience. But here is what most trading educators will not admit. You cannot build a credible education business without first being a credible trader. The people who try to teach trading without having genuinely traded, and there are many of them, are eventually exposed. And when they are, the damage to their reputation is permanent. If you want to eventually build a trading education income, trade first. Get consistently profitable first. Document your results. Then teach what you have genuinely lived. In that order, never the reverse. Income path 5, introducing broker and affiliate programs. Most regulated forex brokers offer IB introducing broker programs. You refer traders to the broker. Every time one of your referral opens a trade, you receive a small commission, typically $2 to 10 per lot traded. With an engaged community of active traders, this can generate a meaningful passive income stream with zero trading capital required. It is also the most ethically straightforward affiliate relationship in the industry because you are referring traders to a broker you actually use and have verified yourself, not promoting the highest paying partnership regardless of quality. The broker I personally use, IC Markets, has an IB program. I mention them because they pass every check on the legitimate broker criteria I cover in this channel, not because of the commission. The commission is secondary to the credibility. Every income path I just described has one common prerequisite, and it is the thing most people skip because it does not feel like work, it does not feel like the progress, and it produces no immediate income. It is the decision to treat trading as a skill, not a lottery ticket. A skill requires deliberate practice. It requires feedback, meaning you journal every trade and review your own patterns honestly. It requires patience, meaning you stay with a process long enough to see whether it works rather than abandoning it after three losing trades. And it requires a completely different relationship with money, where the goal is not to make as much as possible, as fast as possible, but to protect what you have while gradually providing your edge. The traders I know who earn consistent income from the markets are not the most exciting traders. They are not the ones posting screenshots of their best weeks. They are the ones who show up every trading day with the same process, the same rules, and the same discipline, regardless of what the market did yesterday. Trading is not a shortcut to income. It is a legitimate skill that generates legitimate income for those who are willing to develop it properly. And the development is not glamorous. It is chart study, journaling, demo trading, reviewing losses without defensiveness, and building the emotional resilience to execute correctly even after a losing streak. That is the honest answer to how you earn money from trading. Not overnight, not easily, but absolutely genuinely, for real, if you take it seriously. If you are watching this because you are genuinely serious about building an income from trading, everything you need to start correctly is on this channel for free. The market structure videos, the price action strategies, the risk management framework, the prop firm guide, all of it. But if you want to compress the timeline, if you want someone to sit with you, look at your specific charts, identify your specific mistakes, and build a strategy around your specific situation, that is what the TradeX from lost to funded mentorship is. 8 weeks, private, one on one. 5 seats per cohort. The link is in the description. Subscribe to this channel. Every video adds something to the foundation. Join the free TradeX Telegram and WhatsApp community. Links below. Daily market reads, live setups, and direct access. And drop one comment before you leave. What is your biggest question about earning money from trading? The one thing you genuinely do not know yet. I read every single comment, and the most common answers become the next video.